Okay, so this is this week's measurement. I've been on it for a week because I did start last Sunday. I didn't realize it. All of us as a group weren't starting until Monday, and I was anxious to get to it. And I realized that the sound on this is starting to sound really faint. So I'm going to test this video and see whether it's still sounding faint, and then go get another headset. But that's all beside the point. The measurements for today were after a week on this were what I was going to call it one 1 week weigh in. Wow, and oh, because some of the numbers were good, and then I had some concerns about others. The upshot of this is that I'm going to be switching from the fat loss to the ketogenic. The fat loss, this was the easiest diet I've ever been on. I mean, it was almost no effort whatsoever, other than the planning. And once you get that down, that's kind of all in your head. That is some shopping and some ordering online and whatnot. But the planning part is easily, you can do it from your bed without leaving your bed, and including the planning the exercise, planning the shopping, planning your meals, blah blah blah. That's planning, and the execution was easy, 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 easy. Even the ZMT, I don't know, it just seemed easy. And even that, I planned ahead in that I got that Android app called Tabata something, and put in all the times and selected my music and had that all set up actually a week ahead of time. I was raring to go. So so I'm just going to rattle off the weights, and we'll see how this goes. Uh, the OO was, well, let me start with the weight. Went from 245.8 to 238.8. So what is that? 7 pounds? Um, uh, yeah, sorry. The wheels are turning. The hamster is moving. Yeah, 7 pounds. The BMI went from 42.2 to 41, and the body fat percent went from 54.1% to 55.6%. That was a real concern to me. The muscle went from 20.5% to 19.5%. It went down according to the Omron fat loss scale, and then there's the RMKcal, which is supposed to be the number of calories you need to maintain, but that's meaningless because we don't count calories. Body age, 80, 80. So we see why fat ages, and I don't know if it's 80, I don't know if it's 70, I don't even. It may even be 60, but it's still older than I actually am, and in a family of people who live into their hundreds. So I'm catching this maybe too late, but at least enough to live a productive life after I not drop off this weight here. And visceral fat stayed the same at 15. So the body age stayed the same, by the way. And then the neck measurement went down a quarter inch. Chest remained the same. Who knows? Maybe it was different bra. I don't know. Waist went down an inch and a quarter. Hips, half an inch. Upper arm, an inch and a half. And mid thigh, 20, I'm sorry, half an inch. And calf, well, y'all know it went down an inch by, what was it, Thursday that I posted that, and it's down an inch and an eighth total each, so on each side. And I didn't add up what those losses were, like total inches lost. It doesn't matter. But so I'm switching since the fat loss protocol was so easy, I chose fat loss because I didn't want to get in a situation where I was just craving carbs, and carb craving has been the downfall of just about every diet I've ever gone on. So I decided not to go with the ketogenic yet, and because it seemed too strict for me, but the fat loss was so easy. So this week we're doing the ketogenic, and I'm going to then report on how that goes. And I hope I do know that I'm still retaining some water weight in my legs because I'm doing the what's it called, the edema test. I'm a transcriptionist. I type it every day. Anyway, if I think of it, I'll tell you. And it's been a really busy day. And so even though my mind is sharper than like a week ago when I made the video, and that was 4 in the morning, I must admit, I am talking faster, as you may notice, because that's what this diet does, and the replenishing of nutrients. It just makes you sharper mentally. Searching for words, yes. It's getting late, and I still have like 2 or 3 hours of work to do, and I'm pushing myself right now just to get this video done. So that's the reason for that. So anyway, I do the edema test, and it is down a lot, but I do need to work still on. So I may drop a little bit of salt, but I don't want to drop it to the point where I start craving stuff, and because that would be pointless. So we're going to work on fat loss with the ketogenic diet. Um, Fat loss, not the fat loss protocol, but the ketogenic protocol, and I'll let you know how it goes. And I got to get going. I got a lot of work to do this evening, but thanks for listening. Bye bye.